Thanks for joining me today. This is Danny, and welcome to my Feed the Beast Infinity World. I have already started working here, and I decided to start a series. I actually created this world and found this seed while I was on vacation on spring break this last week, and I decided that I really like this world. I really like this seed, and I wanted to play a series here, which I had not planned on doing. And as you can see, I am on the ocean front again on a little island, just like my Direwolf 20 series. I really like these oceanfront things. I've been playing a little bit in this mod pack, and I've actually checked out quite a few different seeds, and strangely, most of them I ended up starting out in very barren biomes, like savannas and outbacks and things like that, and I just didn't find them very interesting or inspiring. And I actually started a series on one, but I just haven't gotten around to editing the videos, and I just wasn't feeling it there. So I just started playing this on vacation because I was in a cabin in the woods. I didn't have any internet. And I was having a lot of fun, and one evening I just thought, hey, I am really jonesing for some Minecraft right now. So I started this world with no intention of taking it very far. But like I said, I really fell in love with this seed. And I'm on this little island here, as you can see on the map. And I'm probably going to be doing a lot of traveling on the sea. I haven't really done much exploring around here yet. As you can see, it's just the original square. I spawned somewhere near the water over here, I think. And then I decided to come over here and start building a base. It's kind of a makeshift base. As you can see, it has no roof yet, which is fine. It's fully protected. In fact, the whole island is lit up, and its mobs have trouble crossing water, so it's a pretty safe area here. I've already got my Ender IO ore processing set up. I just came back from, actually I don't really want it to process that. I just came back from doing some mining because I needed some lapis, because the next thing that I am going to do is to create a quarry. I want to do this pretty early in the game so that just so that I can get things moving pretty quickly here, because early in the game gathering resources is pretty time consuming, and it can be frankly kind of tedious. So I decided that I wanted to build a quarry right away, and the Ender quarry is way too expensive for me right now. I just don't have the resources, especially the Ender pearls. And even though I really love the Ender quarry, I'm gonna go with the BC factory quarry just because it's much easier to make, and it's actually kind of fun to watch. Unlike the Ender quarry, it actually sets up, the Ender quarry just starts digging and you can't really see what it's doing, where this thing actually sets up a big frame, and it's kind of neat to watch. So we're gonna need a lot of gears. Most of the stuff is actually pretty cheap. We are gonna need, let's see, 3 plus 8, right? Yeah. We're gonna need 11 diamonds, and I think I've got more than that already, because as you can see, I started my Tinker's Construct stuff already. I have myself a nice bronze pickaxe. I made that with, well, bronze, of course. And I made an alumite hammer. And I added, let's see, I added some speed to it, some redstone. Oh, actually, I never even completed that. I only have 136 out of 150, so I could still make that quite a bit faster. And I think I still have some modifiers left on it. And the bronze pickaxe, actually, I just made this, and I added 1 diamond as a modifier so that I could mine some obsidian early on, so that I could make the alumite to make my alumite hammer. And then I also have this bronze lumber axe, because I'm using lumber, well, not only to build, but I'm using it for fuel mostly. I'm using charcoal, because that's a really good, easy source of fuel. And what I did is I created a little tree farm here, and I just wait until I have a solid block of tree here, and then all I have to do is Boom. Isn't that awesome? I love that. One of the many beautiful things that I love about Tinker's Construct. So then I'll just replant everything and wait for it all to grow again. Oh, I'm going to need some more. But essentially, the way I want to approach this series is a little differently than the way I've done some in the past. If you've watched some of my other series, like the Direwolf 20, you might notice that I edit my videos pretty heavily. I tend to just let the tape roll for hours while I'm playing, and then I'll take a couple hours of gameplay and I'll trim it down to a half-hour video. I want to do this one a little bit differently. One of the reasons is that I could spend hours editing videos, and I would like to make this series flow a little bit better so that you can actually watch a little bit more of the gameplay. And it's also going to force me to kind of plan ahead a little bit better and be a little bit more efficient with my time and be able to get some more videos out for you to watch and to kind of progress a little bit more quickly in the world. So what I'm going to be trying to do in this series is playing straight through and just pausing the recording when I'm doing things that are less interesting. So my episodes are going to be much more better planned, and I'm going to be doing less editing, and I should be able to get moving things along much quicker. So today the focus is going to be on this quarry, and I hope to have this quarry done by the end of the episode and to get it up and running, which should be relatively easy because I think I already have all the resources I need. Okay, we've got rubber trees over there already. This is a really great spawn. I really like it. I love being by the ocean. It's cool, especially when you can't fly. You cannot. There's no morph in this mod pack, like in the Direwolf 20 mod pack, which is, I don't know, it's kind of a good and a bad thing. It's bad because you can't just kill a bat to fly, and it's good because it adds a little bit more challenge. I mean, it almost seems a little cheaty to be able to just kill a bat and then have flight. So in this mod pack, it's going to be a little harder to get flight. So I'm going to spend a lot more time in the ocean. As soon as I can, I am going to make one of these guys, this electric boat. The electric boat is nice because it doesn't break when you crash or when you hit a frickin' lily pad or something stupid like that. It will actually just it will fall apart as one piece, and if you power it, it goes really fast. So we're gonna need some rubber, some copper cable. I probably have everything I need for this, but I'm not gonna make that right now because, like I said, I really want to get focused on this quarry so that we can get some resources right away. So a lot of I already have quite a few resources already, thanks to my hammer. Because the hammer's pretty nice. It's pretty fast. I'll do a quick demo here of this thing. And like I said, I don't even have a full speed upgrade on it yet. Now let's get out of here. We're gonna end up with water on top of our heads. So it's we're still gonna end up with water. So it's pretty fast. For early game mining, it does a pretty nice job. But as you can see, it's almost dead, so I need to let it rest for a while because I've got moss. I've got a ball of moss on it, which gives you regeneration, or whatever you want to call it, auto repair. But it's quite slow. The auto repair is. Oh yes, and I do have backpacks. I have the digger's backpack, and I have the miner's backpack. Take that coal out. We'll just throw this in there, and then it'll grab it and start processing it for me already. So let's go to bed. Okay, and then we'll start making this quarry. Alright, so we're going to need quarry. We need a lot of gears. So let's see. I think the thermal foundation is the easiest one. We're going to need 2 iron gears, 3 iron gears. So we'll start those right away. probably going to be enough iron. I think it's, I said 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to need some gold gears. No, actually, let's do the thermal foundation. Yeah, the thermal foundation one is just 4 gold and 1 iron, and then we're going to need 2 gold gears for this as well. So we need 6 gold gears. So throw 6 iron, grab a bunch of gold. Okay, that should give us 6 gold gears. And then we're going to need these diamond gears, which are 2 gold gears and a bunch of diamonds. Need 4 diamonds altogether. Okay, so we've got our diamond gears. And then we need a piece of redstone and a diamond pickaxe. Let's see. So a couple sticks. Okay, do we have everything? Looks like we do, I think. Oh, we ended up with 4. Oh, we don't have our, oh, we do have redstone. Wonder why it didn't show up when I shift-clicked. Alright, there's our quarry. Yay, that was easy. And then I'm going to make some landmarks. We're going to need some lapis and some redstone torches. Just going to make, I may as well make 4 of them. We really only need 3. We'll do 4 just to be... you know, whatever. Okay, so there, 4 landmarks. And then we're going to need some power. So why don't we, let's see, we have this capacitor and our power is not keeping up with it. What does this guy do? 20 RF per tick. I think... okay, let me think about this for a second. Okay, I've decided I'm going to make another Stirling Generator. That's the same thing I have over here. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I have this source of charcoal. So we need a furnace. Ow. And I'm not carrying any stone at the moment. So why don't we put some of this wood away. Grab a stack of stone, of cobble. Make ourselves a furnace. And then we need 6. Stop it. Okay. We need 6 stone, so we'll just put 2 back. And my chisel, I'll just use my chisel to make, whatever. No, yeah, I'll do that. If I can find my chisel. I've got this bag of holding, golden bag of holding, which is basically a double chest that you can carry around with you. It's pretty nice. And it was actually pretty cheap, if I remember correctly. Bag of holding. Yeah, just a couple of pieces of gold, a diamond, some wool, a block of gold. So it is pretty gold heavy, but yeah, it's not too bad. So anyway, what was I doing? I was making a Stirling. Oh yeah, I wanted to use my chisel. It's the easiest way to make stone bricks because then you can make any number of stone bricks. Alright, what else? And then we need these basic gears. Oh, okay, we had just enough to make 2. So we should have, oh, we need a piston. We've got enough for 1 piston. Perfect. There we have it, Stirling Generator. Actually, before we leave, I'm just going to plunk that thing down. Whoops. and let it fill up its buffer. Now this thing only outputs 20 RF per tick, and the quarry takes a lot more than that. If I remember correctly, it takes anywhere from anything up to like 480 some RF per tick or something like that. And the more you give it, the more power you give it, the faster it will mine. I don't mind if it doesn't mine too fast at this point, so we'll just start out with this. And actually I'm going to dump that in there. May as well fill this guy up too. Oh, he's okay. So I'm going to wait for this buffer to fill up, and then we're going to go out and look for a good spot to put this thing. Now this thing's going to put a big hole in the earth, so I'm going to want it kind of far away from my base, because I don't really want a big hole in the earth right by my base, but at the same time I don't want it terribly far away, because I want to be able to get to it quickly and easily. So right back. Alright, I think I found my spot. I'm not very far away from my base. As you can see, I took my boat just over here into this little marsh or swamp land or whatever it is. Thicket. It's called a thicket. And I think this is going to be a good spot, and the reason I like this spot is because there's water here. And one of the limitations of the BC factory quarry is that it will stop when it hits lava. So if we put the quarry here under the water, and really we only need one water block, but if we put it here under the water of course will turn the lava into obsidian. So I'm going to put these landmarks. Now you don't really have to do this. I think by default it'll do I can't remember what size it does, but it will, I think it's like a 16 by 16 or something. Not 9 by 9. It will do a 9 by 9 area by default. So in this case, I'm going to have it do a really small area, like maybe let's go 6 by 6. And the reason is one of the differences between this and the Ender Quarry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and it's going to pick up some clay for us. That's cool. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that this guy, instead of going in columns, it goes back and forth and back and forth, and it doesn't reach the bottom until the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put it about here. Actually, let's put it there. Make it, and that's really all we need, but I'm going to put the last... Oh, you know what? Let's not. And then I think, what do you do? Right-click on this thing? Yeah, you right-click on it. Oh, I must not be lined up here. Whoops. Alright, let's try this again. Put all 4 of them down, and then... Boom, there we go. So now we can take our quarry and put it right there, and then you can see it builds a little structure, which is kind of cool. The Ender Quarry doesn't do that. And then we'll need, oh crap, we're gonna need a chest. Let's just make a chest right away. Throw it on top. And now our Stirling Generator, which I believe, yeah, this outputs 20 RF per tick, which is the minimum that this thing will take. So there we go. So there it is. See, isn't that cool? You can actually watch it mine. It's a much cooler animation than you get with the oh, that's right. I was supposed to pick up those landmarks, wasn't I? Nice little animation that you don't get with the Ender Quarry. Oh. And if I give it more power, it'll work a lot faster. It's really slow, especially when it gets to the harder materials. And this chest is going to fill up pretty quickly. Okay, we have 3 landmarks. Somehow I lost a landmark, but oh well. They're pretty cheap anyway. Alright, so I'm going to let this run for a while. Well, until it gets down to bedrock, actually. And I might actually think about getting some more power generation here. In fact, come to think of it, we could actually do a couple of these Stirling Generators, and I could set it up so that it grabs the coal, whatever coal it picks up, and just puts it right in the generator. That would be a good idea. I like that idea. I'm going to do that. This is really cool. I like that. I like this animation thing. And then when you remove the quarry, this frame just kind of decays. So, and then once this is done, I'm going to make a much bigger quarry than this, but I just wanted to do a small one for now so that we could get down to bedrock quickly. Is that an apple tree? In the thicket. Yeah, it is. Look at that. Ow! What the heck is that? Thorns. Oh, it even hurts when you... I wonder why I can't pick that one. Must not be ripe yet. It's Pam's Harvest Craft. That's one of the mods that's in here, in this mod pack that was not in Direwolf 20. Okay, why can I not get in my boat? Uh-oh. It's getting to be nighttime and I cannot get in my boat. What is going on here? Stop it! Okay, well, I have another boat. I guess I'll use it. Alright, I will head back home and probably make another generator or two. And consider how I'm going to set up some automation to power the generator, to get the coal in the generator. Look, it's Watchful 11. He's in my world. I can't remember what mod pack it is that does this, but one of the mods, I mean, what mod does it? One of the mods in this pack has the Minecraft characters of the developers. They basically have a zombie AI. So you'll find them in your world. Oh, is that an Enderman? I want that Enderman. Where'd it go? Oh crap, it just despawned. Oh well. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quickly. I'm still working on, I'm going to make another Stirling Generator, and I would have liked to make some item conduits, but I believe I need an ender pearl. I haven't got any for this pulsating iron. Yeah, it's an ender pearl and an iron ingot. So I won't be able to do that, but I might be able to use some other type of item pipes. And as soon as I decide what I'm going to do, I will let you know. Alright, I made myself another... Where the heck did it go? What? Oh, there it is. Oh my god. I made myself another Stirling Generator, and I set it down to fill up the buffer while I was doing other stuff. And then I promptly forgot that it was there. And I'm now making some extra utilities transfer pipes. I'm hoping that we'll be able to use these. Actually, I'm going to leave that in there in case we want to make more. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to use these to pull coal into those, into the furnaces from the quarry. So I'm gonna put some stuff away here, take a little nap because the sun's going down, and hop in my boat and head back over to the quarry, and I will meet you over there. And maybe I'll chop down those trees too. Alright, I got them both here, and now our quarry is running twice as fast. And apparently 40, I think it was 40 RF per tick, or was it 80? We're doing 40 right now. I think it was 80 RF per tick that was supposed to be the most efficient. Not the fastest, but the most efficient, like as far as yield per RF. So we only have 13 coal. Oh, and we're gonna get those bees. We'll see. But I think that's enough. I think we've hit about our 30-minute point. We've got our quarry up and running, and I'll probably do a little work off camera in expanding this quarry once we get down to bedrock. And I'm going to consider what to do about power here and how to automate the power, because I'm not really sure. I mean, we've gotten 12 coal so far. I'm pretty sure this thing has burned quite a bit more than 12 already. So that might not be sufficient. And then the next thing that we want to do is... what the... Oh, we must have ran out of room in the chest. It started throwing stuff around. Yeah. We're going to have to upgrade this chest, but then what we really ultimately want to do is to have this bring items directly to our inventory at home. Oh, I have a bunch of chunks not loaded there. So, oh no, it's throwing stuff. It's throwing stuff out. Let's just empty a bunch of this to my inventory, and I'll bring it back home. Get rid of that. So I hope you enjoyed this. I'm really looking forward to this series. I really like this seed, and I really like this mod pack too. It's a lot of fun to play with. So if you enjoyed it, hit the like button. It's easy to do, and it lets me know that you're into this kind of content, so that I know what to do in the future. What is this? A thicket. The big redwood tree in the distance. So, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Wonder, does it hurt when you get hit by that thing? Let's see. Oh, no, I guess not. You can go right through it. Okay. Oh, now I'm stuck. Anyway, bye-bye. Thanks for watching.